if you're in the market for any new Sims 4 packs, you can use my code at checkout to help support me and the channel, as I receive a small commission every time you do. Simply enter code RachelPedd in the promo code and click apply. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. I think it's time for another apartment renovation video on the channel. So in today's video, I am going to be redesigning arguably the worst apartment in San Myshuno. And today's goal is to turn this apartment, we're going to turn it from being dreary and questionably decorated, and it's hideous, and I want to turn it into a studio apartment for a single sim who likes gaming and cooking and candles and super cozy vibes, and they have like plants everywhere. I'm just really up for some cozy vibes today, and so I think this is going to get me in the mood. So this is the apartment in question, 910 Medina Studios. I think we're all pretty much familiar with this apartment. It's so sad and it's weird, and like I'm sorry, other than the view, which I actually think is quite nice. Like, look, you can see the cityscape there. Other than the view, I don't think it has anything going for it, to be completely honest. So this is exactly why I want to just transform this entire space. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to bulldoze the interior of this. I'm also going to cheat a little bit here, and I'm going to use tool to move. I think move, right? Is it move or is it delete? Oh, it's delete. So I can delete. Oh, what did I just do? No. Options, delete group. Oh, okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. I panicked for no reason, obviously. Delete group. Okay, I think that's all of the bits that I wanted to remove. So I think we need a fresh slate. So let me just, oh no, there's a little mouse hole. There's a little mouse hole here. Bye. There's no mice going to be in here. Thank you very much. And then this gives us the opportunity. Is that another mouse hole? Really? How many does this apartment have? I'm hoping only 2. Okay, so I think I've laid out just a really rough floor plan for this apartment unit whilst maintaining the studio apartment look. What do we think? So this is going to be like the bedroom / office area, bathroom, kitchen, entrance, then a nice big living space just here. I think that could work. Okay, so as I said, these were just placeholder items, but I think we need to start working out a floor, like not a floor plan, we've already done the floor plan, but like a colour scheme. Now, I do really like this wood. I think that's a solid option. I think it brings a lot of warmth in as well. So then we also need like a platform trim. Ooh, well, that's nice, but is it maybe a bit much? So it depends what we want to go for, really. Let's go with that one for now. And then we'll start putting some furniture down, and then we can start working out what to do and what to put on the walls. So I think this is not where I'm going to struggle, but do I want to add a fireplace? Is probably the first question. Now, my instinct is saying yes, because I think this is going to be a really cozy space. So I was thinking something along the lines of this, but not necessarily that colour. I was thinking we could really experiment with some of the colours in this apartment, like colours that we wouldn't have necessarily used, you know. So I don't mind these love seats, I really don't, but is it what we want to go for? Do we want to go for something like this? Does it look a bit weird that they're like together like this? Would you do this? Like, this is hard. I think I'm overthinking it. I'm thinking like this sim is really into, like I said at the beginning, gaming, and they're quite trendy. That they're not afraid to, you know, play around with colours and patterns and textures and things like that. So I know this looks a little bit funky, but that's what I'm wanting to go for with this apartment. I'm thinking like funky, I'm thinking trendy and stuff like that. So like this chair I've never used. Like, look at that. That is so cool. I feel like this is going to be one of those apartments that you see on Pinterest where the sim is just not afraid to express themselves through their decor. And I think that's really wonderful. Would we go yellow? Would we go blue? Like, oh, that's kind of nice. We definitely need a coffee table. Like, I'm kind of thinking of going with this, you know. I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. I think they'd have a record player for sure. So let's maybe do something like this and then switch out the colour of this. I'm thinking something like that. And then, oh, I know we've got different options here. Oh, that rainbow one's cute. Oh, look at the purple one. I'm kind of feeling that though. And then, like, look at these lights. I think there's a kit that I'm thinking of that this lamp's from and the sofas are from, and I'm being really rude in not remembering the name of it. But, like, look at the vibes in here. We've got, like, do we have too much blue though at the moment? Do we want that pop of pink maybe? I think that might be kind of nice because I think it does tie in with that, just that little bit. Oh, like, look at this. I'm having the best time ever. I'm going to be honest, when I first loaded in and I couldn't figure out the floor plan, it did scare me a little bit. But now I'm having the best time. Let's do the pink. Let's do pink there because then it matches that pink. Perfect. I think, oh, that's sort of perfect. I might just increase the size a little bit though. Let's do 1.3. That's perfect. This is from the, I think it's Cozy Gamer. I always want to, is it Cozy Gamer or Comfy Gamer? I never know which to call it. And people laugh at me all the time. I'm like, oh, it's the Comfy Gamer. It's the Cozy Gamer. Like, which one is it, Rachel? It's fine. It's not a problem. Oh, I think this would be a really good opportunity to use this TV that I've never used before. Like, are you kidding? Oh, that is so unbelievably perfect. I'll tell you what I would like. I'd like some exposed brick on this wall. So Businesses and Hobbies came with the most beautiful one. So I think I'm going to use that. It's this one here, but I don't necessarily want it like that bright. Oh, how nice does that look? It's giving Sims 2 vibes. I don't know if anyone else is thinking that, but I think it's giving Sims 2 vibes massively. And that is such a good thing. Like, look how cute this is. I know there's going to be people screaming at the screens right now going, Rachel, this is not cute. I really like it though. Like, we can use this candle up here as well. And we can use it in like a really funky swatch, which is something that I never ever do really with this one. We can use the donut swatch look. I wish we had scented candles in The Sims, you know, so that like your Sims would get a moodlet from the smell. Does that make sense? I think that would be such a cool idea. So depending on the scent would depend on which moodlet they get. I do think we need a little end table just here. There's one from, I think this is from high school years. That I think could be kind of nice. Oh, would we? Yeah, we'd definitely put it there, wouldn't we? But I'm not sure I'd want it in the blue. Maybe the baby pink could be nice. And I think we need like a little lamp on here. Ooh, or we could put this one down from Businesses and Hobbies. Oh, Businesses and Hobbies. This one's from. Oh, in the blue. Oh, the blue. Oh, look at the pink one. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm definitely feeling that. Okay, yeah, I think that might be the living area done, to be honest. Oh, that came together really nicely. Oh, I know people are going to be yelling at the screen right now. Rachel, stop using these. But I really like them. I genuinely do. And I love them in this blue swatch. They're so nice. This one here. Oh, no, what am I doing? This one. Like that look. Bar stools. Which ones should we use? We've got these. Oh, and they match the seat in the living room. Or is that a bit much? We could just go plain. Do you know what? That actually looks better with the plain swatch. For the fridge, I'm really tempted to use this one, but I need to find the right one because it is a single sim that's living here. So maybe she could have a pink one. And she's got a calendar and stuff on there. Oh, I quite like that actually. The cooker. I don't want to put anything too fancy in here, but the yellow might tie in quite nicely. Okay, let's go with that. And then we need the matching. Would we go matching or should we mismatch them on purpose? Which is something I haven't done for a while. Like we could do it with the yellow and then change the colour of this. Could even do it with the white one, you know. And I know that's got a built-in extract, hasn't it, really? So what we'd probably do is do that, I would say. Now we need some funky tiles. But which tiles should we use? They're a bit much. I'm not keen on that fridge. I don't think it's giving the right vibe for this apartment. And I don't know what it is. I just don't think it's giving the right vibe. Like, that one's cute. I like this one. Okay, we can't clutter up too much, but I still think we should try and add some clutter. So I'm going to use some of the kitchen clutter, I think, and just see what we can pull out here. So we've got, oh, we need a sink. Why do when I'm doing apartments, why do I always forget the sink? Like, I haven't done this time. I've actually remembered, thankfully. But still. But like now, there's no room for clutter. Like, we could clutter up a little bit here, but oh no. Could put them on the floor. Like, maybe she's just been shopping for her groceries. I cannot believe I've done this. I've designed a kitchen where there's barely any kitchen clutter. What am I doing with myself? Honestly, I want those hanging aprons, and they came from Base Game, I'm pretty sure. Yes, here. Ooh, cute, look. That's so sweet. Now I want to use like a really funky rug in here. Like, not overly funky, but like a little bit funky. Well, that's not very funky, I know, but maybe, oh, hold on. Yeah. Maybe it's the right vibe for what we're looking for. If I put a plant in this corner, does that then make this a non-functional counter? Well, we'll test it out, and if it's not, I'll be making a complaint. To who, you ask? I have no idea. But I think that's going to have to be the kitchen, because there's not much else I can really do. Ooh, I could put a little towel on the wall, like right here when you wash your hands. Oh, I really want a candle in here as well. Somebody needs to stop me. Oh, look, an orange one. Right, okay, let's just do some shimmying round. Yes. Oh, look how nice that looks. Okay, now for the bedroom. So for the bed, I thought, oh, is this going to take me a while to find the right one? Ooh, that kind of goes with our vibe. And then we could put it right up to here, because they are a single sim just living by themselves. Yes, and then there's more space for the... Oh, hold on. Would we then do this, do we think? No, we'd still have that like that, right? Yeah, we would. Ooh, cute. I never use this. We can use it in yellow. Ah, so awesome. And then I'm going to steal some of this brick, and we're going to use it here, because I think that just adds to the whole vibe. Would we copy the same curtains, or is that going to look just a little bit much? Oh no, in fact it looks fine. I think we need a statement rug for sure. Now, which rug, you may ask? I don't know. I am partial to this one though. I actually kind of like that on the angle as well. I think that looks really good. Do we want a light on the bedside table, do we think? Is this where we would put the salt lamp? Or would we have a lava lamp in here? I think maybe we would. I'm going to go with it. I think we'd have a lava lamp. Comfy gamer. Like I said, I always get them mixed up and I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, we've got this really pretty desk that I am thinking that we're going to be using just here. Now, is it going to clip into the curtain ever so slightly? No. I mean, look at that. I just think this sim just loves being at home. You know, I think this is where they spend the majority of their time, and they don't apologize for it. This is just who they are. Should put the PC down there. Ooh, that looks really good. And then we need a neon sign above here. Everyone needs a neon sign. Lovely. Oh, we need a little cow plant, hanging plant. Of course, of course. We need... Which one do we need? Should we put a little Sims 2 moment? No, maybe not. Okay, we need to stay hydrated while we're gaming. Okay, I think that might be it for the... Ooh, hold on. Would we put that there so we can have a... But why would we have a TV here when there's a TV over there? That doesn't make any sense, Rachel. We need like a really nice art piece above this bed. Now, which art piece? I'm not entirely sure yet. What about...
Like, they're cute. I do like using these, to be fair. We do also need like a little wardrobe moment, because otherwise your Sim's not going to be able to change their clothes. So we could have something like this, but I don't like the way it clashes with the rug, so maybe a plain swatch would work. I think we need to decide on what we're doing with the colours of the wall though. Kind of dropped it on that one, haven't I? Would we just go like a beige, do we think? Or like a lilac could be nice. Okay, so it's just the bathroom left to do now, I guess. Right, let's use the same tiles that we've used in there in the bathrooms. I always do that because I feel like that's slightly more realistic, you know? And then I think in here I'm just gonna go with like a plain. What do I want to do? Oh no, we could do the matching. Do you know what? I think I might do that. And this is a nice big bathroom, so we can go to town. So I think what we should actually do is go for the sleek bathroom kit and just see how much of this stuff we can use, because this is a beautiful kit. What we could do is we could shimmy everything over. Toilet there, mirror just above here, like that. Little toilet roll holder just there. Perfect. Bath right in the middle. Just we can put this plant in because it's amazing. And I always scale this up because I always feel like this plant is just never big enough because it's beautiful. Could we do this? This kind of fits the bill. Doesn't it? Yes, definitely. We need a bathrobe just there. I don't think I want to do too much more in here, to be honest. I'm tempted to change everything to white though, just to brighten the space up a little bit, I guess. Did I use that colour over here? Okay, I did, so I might just switch them over then. Okay, so I think we might have finished our 910 Medina Studios apartment renovation. So let's do a really quick tour. So as you walk in, we've got a little entrance here. We've got some artwork, a little nice rug. We've got a mirror so that your Sims can check themselves out before they leave. The living area, which I think has to be my favourite space in the entire apartment. I just think that worked out really well. I absolutely adore it. I love all the different colours and the different textures, and it's got so much personality. I love it. And then we've got our bedroom / home office or / gaming area, depending on how you want to look at it. So again, we went with like really bold colours, but all of the colours kind of work together as well. There's plenty of plants in here as well. And the views from out of here. I mean, can you just imagine waking up and that's what you see? Or imagine when you go into bed and oh, it's gorgeous. I love it so much. Let me just go back to afternoon. Got the kitchen area, which is a little bit small, but I think considering this is a studio apartment, I think this would be quite realistic. And we did try and go with the sort of colour schemes that we've been going for in the entire apartment as well. So I think that turned out pretty nicely. And then we've got our bathroom. Quite understated compared to the rest of the apartment, but we did put like this big bright artwork on the wall just to try and tie everything in. So that's the entire apartment done. It's going to be available to download from the gallery under my Origin ID, which is RachelPedd, and I will also link the tray files down in the description box below as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this. You all take care, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye.